Good day everyone, this is Nikki HS reporting about landslide crisis management. Rest analysis. The rest of landslides in the Philippines, one of the most disaster-prone countries in the world, increasing experiencing experts warn, with the changing weather conditions and amount of rainfall each season brings, we could categorically state that the number of landslide occurrences is increasing. According to the MGB, up to 80% of the country's total land area is landslide prone, making the countries the fourth most exposed to the landslide risk after Indonesia, India, and China. But a country with so many vulnerable people, the increasing intensity of typhoons and rapid urbanization, often on vulnerable land, are making the landslide risk worse in the Mustela, Mako, Maragusan, New Bataan, and Pantukan have high incidence in flooding and flash floods. In Maragusan, most of the areas rated as high in flooding were also identified as areas high in landslides such as Poblacion, Lahi, Tupas, Cambagang, and Bagong Silang. Response Action Plan. Circumstances. Rational landslides. Activity. Rotational landslide occurs where more resistant rocks founder over underlying weaker rocks. Multiple failures may produce a spectacular whole mountainside collapse. Crisis response. Learn about the emergency response and evacuation plans for your area. Develop your own emergency plan for your family business. Falls and toppling landslide. A rock fall in abrupt free fall or down stoop movement, rolling or sliding of lows and blocks or boulders of solid rock. It differs from slide in that free fall is the main type of movement and no marked slide surface develops. Watch for flooding which may occur after landslide or debris flow. Floods sometimes follow landslides and debris flows because they may both be started at the same event. Circumstances, debris flow of mud flow landslides. Activity, this type of landslide is potentially more dangerous than other types because it can form very quickly and more velocities up to 80 km per hour. The greater density meant that it is more destructive than floodwaters. The mud does not reside after the storm. Crisis response. Watch the patterns of stormwater drainage near your home and note the places where runoff, water coverage, increasing flow in channels. There are areas to avoid during the storm. Chain of command. Crisis manager in AKHS rule responsible for planning and implementing the response to major threat, arrest, prepare contingency, and recover plans. Security Manager Raquel G. Ruiz creates, produces system and structure to prevent people and other assets at rest. Medical Advisory Risa S. Alcaraz assess in human health impact of evidence. IT Advisory Kristen Jenny Uring provide vision in the municipality and inform people about the crisis using social media platform. Command Center Planning. We have the warning, landslide alert. Message, landslide might happen, stay alert and possibility of landslide. Action, prepared first aid, medkit, follow safety protocols, and be prepared for flooding. Warning, landslide warning. Immediately action required when landslide happened. Action, act now to protect your property. Warning, severe flood warning. Message should be prepared, severe landslide warning is happening, endangered life all. Action, be ready for severe landslide, prepared for evacuation, going to evacuation. Response action plan, be prepared. Are you ready? Have emergency supplies on hand. First aid kit and radio to listen for emergency updates. Second, torchlight with extra battery, cell phone, and charger. Third one, non-perishable food and drinking water. And the last one, personal identification and identification documents, IC, passport. Prepared. Before operation, if your home is in danger of being hit by a landslide, you should know where to go if you have to leave. Consider the opening of alternative access to the medical care. Access roads allow emergency services to get to the community to provide aid and relief services in the shortest time possible. B. If possible, make sure that your food supplies are stacked up and that you have flashlights and lamps in your house. The landslide may break water pipes and bring down electricity lines in your area, so you may be without basic service for a while. During operation, A. Contact your local fire, police, or public works department. Second, inform affected neighbors. Your neighbors may not be aware of the potential hazard. Advising them of a threat may help save lives. Help neighbors who may need assistance to evacuate. Third, getting out of the path of landslide or debris flow is your best protection. If it is at all the landslide rather than away from it in the path, it is impossible to outrun a landslide. Last one, roll yourself into a ball under a strong object such as table. If you are actually in the landslide, go under a strong object in the fatal position. After operation, stay away from the disaster area. There may be danger of additional slides. Listen carefully for cracking sounds from trees or debris falling down the car surface of the slope. Stay back from the slide area. Listen to the local stations and the portable battery-powered radio or television for the latest emergency information. Check for the injured and trapped persons and animals near the slide without entering the slide area. Check your home's foundations and surroundings. Land for damage. For communities, during landslides, listen to the radio for further information. And during fire and evacuation, listen to the radio or check the wave evacuation centers. And after landslide, return home until authorities have indicated it's safe. Internal communication, operational team, medical team, communication, radio, message code, and signal. Responsibility provides immediate care or first in the case of potential danger. Standard operation provides reports regarding the people modification number of under medication and death. External communication, Philippine National Police Maragusan, hotline numbers 0975187599. Bureau of Fire Protection Maragusan hotlines 09356538. And NDRRC of Maragusan hotline numbers 0912546847. Clinic. Trainings, landslide drills and exercises. Emergency drills and exercise aim of facilitating the recognition of rules and responsibilities for each play during an emergency response and identifying means of communication and sequence of action to be performed. Review. The crisis management team will assess the situation, determine of all facts, and begin delegation of work. The following checklist should be able to help develop and appropriate their crisis response.